easy go.
Right guys, this is going to be a D.F.A farm video, farming the new hand cannon. Before I get into it, I'll just show you what it's got. So sights, it's got arrowhead brake, which is mainly boosting handling, stuff like that. Polygon rifling, got a negative in the handling but boosting stability. And the last perk is extended barrel, which gives you a lot of range. Next, with actual perks, it's got accurized rounds and drop mag in the middle column, which drop mag gives you an insane boost for reload speed, but it's no good for PvE. Open and shot, it's PvP perk, it's actually a very valuable perk, I think, for PvP. Rampage, that's also good in PvP and PvE. It's good in both. How I would run it if I was to use this hand cannon a bit more than I do, I would probably use the top side because I like, well, I like the stats on the top one. Accurized rounds for that extra range, and rampage. I would never run drop mag. Maybe in PvP. In PvP, speaking of that, I would use extended barrel, just because I like that range, and give it even more range with accurized rounds, and then open and shot. It is a very good gun for PvP. It's probably not as good as Better Devils for PvE, for solo high-end stuff that we're doing. So Better Devils is still a better gun just because it hits harder. Like explosive rounds doesn't require you to do anything for it to proc. So when you're hitting a boss, you're getting that increased damage. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Whereas Rampage, it's just for trash mob ads. That's it. So it's a PvP gun, but it's, I mean, yeah, I suppose it is. I'm just used to Better Devils and how strong it is. For those that don't know, you can skip if you know. Just skip to the start of the speedrun if you want, but I hear a lot of people say, well, oh, how do you start with full ammo? How do you start with 5 coil? Just go to a public event. They are heavy ammo sims from D1. You get full heavy when you rally a barricade. And how the coil glitch works is if you have 2 coil, you'll get 6 rockets when you swap. If you have 1 coil, you get 5 rockets. It works with other heavies as well. So as you can see, I'm using Arcstrider, top tree, arc, grenade, arc, bolt, sorry, marksman's dodge, you'll see me use a lot. Stompies for this increased speed, slide distance and better double jump. I'll be switching to raid and flux later. Weapons, Wardcliffe coil, Mananan, Better Devils, the usual loadout. And I'll be switching to curtain call later as well. So there's a couple of bits of switching going on.
Incoming transmission. Text only.
This is main, like I said. I mean, it's a hunter run, so it's for hunter mains. This isn't as quick as my Titan run. I don't think I can beat the Titan run on a hunter, just because there's no barricade. So this first section, you don't need to kill anything. That turret can't kill you if you keep on the move. If you stand still, he will kill you, that turret. First thing first, kill the turrets. There's one top right and there's one top left. You see how I naded where those goblins spawned? That's important, and you need to kill some Vex before they start to open. Then you need to get to the back of the map. Forget everything, just get to the back of the map. Get your coil out and coil the major straight away. That's your threat gone. Now it's just a couple of Cabal. So there's a major, turrets, Vex, and a group of Cabal that you need to kill to get through. That's when the door will open. And that's why I like that melee. Anyways, that's that. That wasn't my quickest intro. But I don't know, I feel a little bit weaker on the Hunter to the Titan for this.
The geometric data I'm reading from this architecture is shifting. Like reality trying to decide on...
Try not to use all your coil as well on the intro, so don't be using all your 5 coil going nuts. You don't need to. 1 or 2 coil, you'll get a brick back off the major, so if you're leaving with 4 or 3, that's fine. The Infinite Forest, obviously it's heavily dictated by RNG, so you can be quicker or slower depending on the route it takes you. This particular route was a long one. I got kind of bad luck with the forest. I mean, you can see it's that way. It's going the opposite way to where we need to go. Sometimes you'll get it like really good luck with it. Always try and be on the move as well. If you obviously you'll be running past all the ads, which you can. It's only on normal. So yes, you can definitely run. Prestige, I can understand someone having trouble getting through that. But on normal, you can be able to run through as long as you're jumping about, avoiding enemy fire. Don't stand in one place like so that platform was dangerous. But I jumped in the air, opened the door, made sure I wouldn't get hit. This farm can be done on any class, to be honest. But I was interested in to see how quick I could do it on the Hunter.
The Vanguard would disagree. I didn't ask them.
When there's dialogue like that, you know you're approaching the final Cabal tower, which is hard if you're not used to it. There is safer ways of doing it. This is just me trying to do it as quick as possible. It is also helpful to have a nade for this tower. It's okay to use one earlier on, just make sure you got one recharged. I mean, mine's just coming up now. The safest way I find getting up, if you're going to be aggressive like me and go up there, is up this little bit here. Now, the first thing you need to do is kill a group of Cabal, which the Arc nade's good for. Plays a lot of them out. Give it a couple of moments. We'll kill a couple of Cabal, and then this sniper will jump over. He always does that. There'll be a sniper on your left, there'll be one on the right as well, and then there'll be one in the back that I'll kill later on. Once that's done and clear, you can push up. You need to push up anyway, because the Cabal will sit down below. They won't push you. And to open the door, you need to kill an amount of percentage of Cabal. I don't know how much that is, but you just keep killing them until the door opens. When it is, just go. You don't need to do any more. If you can get to the bridge sub 5 minutes, then you're on a really, really good run. I was just this was kind of like for me an average Infinite Forest run. That's kind of average, so it wasn't exceptional, but it wasn't bad. But it's mostly about the boss fight and how that goes. All 3 classes can make this this bridge jump. Granted, probably the Warlock's the worst because it's slow in air, so the snipers could get you, but all 3 classes can make that. So you don't need to kill any ads, just jump right over the bridge.
I just did.
I usually take the right side, the right route. Problem with this is though, you've got to be good with Sparrowing, because if you hit too many lasers, your Sparrow will explode on you and will kill you while you're on it. That is the fastest way of getting through. This next section that we're approaching now will be a long strip, all skippable.
What's the difference? Back simulations can
It's just getting to a checkpoint. You're getting the checkpoint to spawn, which I'll explain. So all 3 classes can make this jump as well. The Warlock's the hardest, but I jump on this little brick here, then I can jump up. That avoids getting pushed off, because you don't want to be pushed off right now because we haven't got the checkpoint. So you're just weaving in and out. You're kind of weaving in and out. Once you get to the next two pillars where the snipers are sniping me right there, checkpoint will spawn. It'll come up. Jump off when that happens if you're low health. I got pushed off anyways, but honestly the ship will sometimes kill you getting there, so you may as well, if you're in a fire team speedrunning it, just jump off once you get the checkpoint. Jump off the map. It'll spawn you at the boss. Yeah. Now I need 2 coil minimum, so I was free to use 1 there. At this point we're just clearing up everything. Once everything's cleared, this is where I need to do all my swaps. So curtain call on, Stompy's off, flux on.
Wait for it.
For this first DPS phase, we're going to use 1 rocket only and a super. The super's going to do 2 things for me. It's going to get the damage in on the boss so that he becomes immune and goes away. And also I need to kill a Minotaur. The only target you need to kill is that Minotaur. The adds don't matter. Once you kill a Minotaur, the door will open. That's all you need to do with that. This second phase is really tough with no super, so you can save it instead for this round if you want. But if you're doing it like me, you're using as many rockets as you can. Your main priority right now, as you can see, is knocking me about a bit. Is getting shot of the boss. I know the snipers, it can be dicey like that. If you are one shot, just start going on the move. The snipers will miss you if you're agile enough.
It's hard not to admire the
If I'd hit all my rockets, that would have been a bit easier. But it is easy to miss him. Right now, your focus is adds and gaining a super. You need a super for the next room. Well, not as you're going in, but you need halfway at least. Just keep rotating between these 2 back pillars, as you can see here. It's working. You could technically just kill the Minotaur and leave, but it would be a waste of, for my speedrun it was a waste of time. If you're just farming it and you don't care about that, yeah, you could do. If they had a shotgun on or something, I don't know. You could just go up there and shot him and then run through. As you can see, it is a good idea to take out the ads. Melee comes in clutch there for me. Overall, it's about right on the timing, because I will do the next couple of ads in the final room, just for that extra little bit of super, and by the time I've done that, I'll have my super. So the timing's just about right. I'm sub 10 minutes at the minute. This Minotaur can be easily killed on a brick, like up here. He'll do that slow laser beam, but he doesn't do much damage. It's his melees that do damage. Notice I'm swapping back to Wildcliff Coil, then back to Curtain Call. Got 5 rockets for the final room, which I don't need that many, but you can have some as backup rockets. So, first thing adds, every now and again the boss will jump down where you are, so there's like a pit on the left and right. They're your safety zones. Well, for so long. If the longer you stay there, then he'll jump down into the pit you're in. Once he jumps down, you just jump up. So you just play and ring around the rosy with him. And every time he jumps down, it's an opportunity for you to kill the ads. Like right now, prime example. There'll be 2 sets of Cabal, and once that's happened, that's it. That's we're gonna kill him after this. As you can see, he's vulnerable each time he's jumping down. Especially when he does his maneuver like that. It's stationary for me to rocket him. This is my last DPS phase, so rocket marksman's dodge. as many rockets in as I can before I use my super. The Arcstrider super will take around about 1 bar of his health, or just under. I don't know if certain combinations do more damage, like R1, R1, R2, or just smashing R1. I haven't experimented. But I know around about a bar.
It's
Fine. And then that's easy. Easy as that. So you could do this,
If you'll let me.
if you follow this strategy, you could do it 3 to 4 times, maybe 4, maybe even 5 times in an hour to farm for this hand cannon. But anyways, that was mainly for hunter mains, for those who watch me. But yeah, not as quick as the Titan, mainly because there's no barricade. Having a barricade's just invaluable for this when you speedrun it. But that was my hunter run anyways on the Arcstrider. Thank you for watching, people. Thank you.